Good morning, good morning. First and foremost, I just want to thank you guys for running up that last video. Yeah, it's small. It has only 1,000 views. I never thought that I would have 1,000 views in a video, which is good because to me it tells me that maybe there's people that are rooting for me, and there's also maybe a handful of you that are trying to find a way to get healthier, and that is like one of the main reasons why I want to document what I'm doing, because as I started this journey, I've been trying to find information on either what's the best way, who should I copy, or how do I even get started? And for being so overweight, the only information I can find out is the type of things that I disagree or I don't like, because the typical way that everyone assumes that you should start the journey is like full throttle, hardcore cardio and things like that. How can you go from not really moving to moving 100 miles per hour, or even being out of breath? One thing, as far as like people being overweight, you don't want to be out of breath. When you're so big and you get out of breath, you kind of get irritated. And I'm speaking personally from my point of view, because I know as I'm on this weight loss journey, and I see a lot of people that are overweight, and maybe they're also trying to lose weight, or they're not even caring to lose weight or whatever, and I'm seeing some of the struggles that they're that what it takes to just even get up off the chair, or when they're walking somewhere, I can feel the pain that they're going through. And so this video, today's video might be a little boring for a lot of you, but I just feel like I need to kind of help those that are trying to find a way to change, and just try to get healthy overall. So today, right now, those who've been watching, I'm here at the gym. I'm trying to get some cardio in. I'm trying to do cardio 2 times a day. So today's going to be more interesting too, because there was a Memorial Weekend, graduation. So there's there's some things that came up that we'll see how I did as far as eating. Again, I was at 482 last weigh-ins, and we will see where I'm at today. I was mindful on what I was eating, but let's just see the progress I had, even though I was trying to enjoy myself, either at these graduation eatings or Memorial Day weekend. It was my sister's birthday. A lot of things that could prevent me from progress. But whatever it is, I will try to explain the best I can to these kind of speed bumps that I'm going to be going through, so that way anyone that does decide to start a journey, or just wants to get better, that you're going to hit speed bumps too. And the way that I will try to handle the situation of what I'm going through. But so I'm going to get this cardio session in at 6:19. I just dropped off my wife. Again, thank y'all for the views. Or before we get any further, if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification so you can catch all my videos that I do post, stay updated with it. And let's get this cardio session rolling. Almost there.
Brian, break me and bastard.
I'm tired.
That's okay. It's all good.
5 minutes more. Finish. Don't be a weak ass.
Eight winning cups. It's never been done.
It's a PR, baby. Different that PR, cardio PR. Almost done. 8 minutes. Say something bad. Say something bad. I just finished cardio and the sauna. Damn, I don't know. These past couple of days have been hard on cardio. I don't even know why cardio has been so hard. What's really been helping me to stay consistent was coming on the times that are like was not planning to come. Those hardest days of last thing you want to do is come to the gym. Luckily, I have siblings that, work out with me, especially, my brother, Swole Noah on social media platforms. Luckily, he's still in the young mindset of coming to the gym and whatnot, and, he holds me accountable by, making sure that I come. So throughout this video, it may seem a little boring to you that are, not on a journey, or this video is more for those that want to get started and just don't know how. So I'm going to just touch a lot of, like some important things that helped me along my journey. Again, I'm not speaking because I'm completed my journey, but I feel like, there's like a bunch of walls that I've been able to knock down to at the point where I'm going to consistently come, and I'm 100% sure that I'm going to complete this journey. And that took, this is 4 years in, and just took a lot of trial and error. Yeah, one thing I want to talk about is comparing. When we are so out of it, when I was so out of it, and I first started coming back to the gym 4 years ago, my first gym session, I was disappointed, and because I was comparing myself to the old me of the, when I used to lift really heavy. Like, if those of you don't know, when I was like 19, I could say that was where my, like, as far as long as I, been alive, I could feel like that was like my strongest I've been. So it's like, I was benching 545 for 3 reps, squatting, I think the same. Nah, I think I was just in the 400. But anyways, I was stronger at that point. So when I came into the gym, back, I thought, I can just, it's like a bicycle. I can just get back on this bike and just ride. But it's not. One thing I had to learn is I'm really starting back all over, and I just need to be real with myself and understand that. So if you're starting on this journey, weight loss journey, you got to do it open-mindedly to where you can, be mindful that it's hard. It's gonna be hard. And when you come in the gym and you notice that your energy level, your strength level is gonna be 10% or even 5% of whatever you used to be able to do, and just being honest with yourself, or just realizing that will help you, because it took me a long time to adapt to that, and I feel like that's a wall that I've been able to break down. And now I'm honest with myself, and so I'm not too hard on myself. I mean, it's good to be hard on yourself, but be realistic, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm really hot right now. I'm gonna head home, shower up, the deal, and go and weigh myself to see if we made some progress the past week. Yeah, we'll just leave from here. Man, I'm really thirsty. Man, I was thirsty before I even had this cardio session, so it's gonna be a rough one. I'm just gonna try to shower up and get ready as fast as I can so I can go weigh myself and get some water in from McDonald's. But yeah, let's go. All right, I'm showered up, and now I gotta go weigh myself. So I'll see you at the clinic. I'm here. All right, so again, just to recap, I was 482. Again, I can't be too upset if I don't see the number below it or whatever. I just gotta, if the number is not under, obviously, like I said, it was Memorial Weekend, it was my sister's birthday, graduations, and I was trying to be as mindful as I can as far as eating. So, like, for me to not just pick out at all the events that I've been to this past weekend, I did pretty good, and that's what it's all about, making these life changing decisions. When I'm put in those situations, with life, there's a lot of celebrations that involve food. So, of course, there was a lot of food that I shouldn't have. Like pizza and all that. I didn't eat the pizza. I just made sure that I partook of, high protein. And if there was carbs, I had, a minimum than what I'm normally used to having. So, yeah. And before I go weigh myself, as I was speaking earlier, one of the main things that's helped me along this journey as I'm still going is being honest with myself, and, comparing my life, my journey to someone else's. Just to, like, kind of break that down a little bit for, some of you, for those of you that, don't know where to start, or, just hesitating to start, or just is going to start. The number one thing is being honest with yourself and do not compare yourself to anyone else's journey. So, for instance, for me, being honest with myself is, if I had any clips, I wish I could show them. I was coaching, kids and high school level, and also the little league. One thing that I had to be honest with myself was, could I stand there? Being over 500 pounds, can I stand there and be able to teach the kids the best that I can without, thinking about, oh man, my back hurts, my knees hurt? No, I couldn't. So what did I do? I just, swallowed my pride and wasn't trying to worry about what the parents are going to be thinking about me, because I'm confident enough to know that I can help the kids elevate their, game. And hopefully at the end of the season that they become winners. And so what I did was I brought a chair, and I would sit down on the chair while I'm coaching, even during the games. Like, it may not be a big deal to some of you, but I mean, for me, it's a huge deal, because as the prideful side of me was like, I did not ever want anyone to see me, like, one thing I don't want people to see me doing is struggle. Because to me, it just seems like for someone to see me struggle in anything is I'm weak. And that's one thing I hate. So, now that accepting that and being honest with myself, at the end of the day, the results were great. Like, the kids had, as far as me coaching, Little League and high school, my record is pretty awesome. And the results that we've gotten as well, as for myself, is never, is I never thought that I can actually have an impact on kids, to be able to help them, to see them, so happy, and it made it all worth it at the end anyways. So being honest with yourself and do not compare yourself to other people's journey is, so, like, for me, it's hard for me to try to compare myself to someone who's already, healthy, and then so it's hard for me to compare myself to someone that's, already strong in the gym and doing the things they do, and think that, man, I deserve, like, I wish, or how come I'm not like that, and I've been trying so hard. Like, that's the dumbest thing you can do, and that is going to set you up for failure. So what you can do is just judge yourself towards yourself. Like, your results, the progress that you overcome is the best comparison that you can do for yourself. So if I go back to what I when I started and look at where I've come now, shit, man. For me, like my progression, just comparing myself to where I was, is huge. But if I was back then, I mean, even throughout this whole time, I didn't think that I was, getting anywhere. But because luckily I, tracked and, recorded a lot of my journey, I'm pretty happy with the results. And that's what's helping me, continue to stay on track. And, yeah, before you guys go to sleep, let me go weigh myself and let's see where we at. Let's go. Shit. All right, let's go. Thank you. All right, y'all. Hey, man. Yeah, even though it's only 2 pounds, man, that's still the lowest that I've ever been in the longest time. So again, man, any progress is better than zero progress. All right, take 20. Damn, because I tend to talk a lot. But yeah, so 480. Shit, 2 pounds down. That's progress, and couldn't be more proud of myself. I'm almost out of the 80s. Well, yeah, just a few days. I know I'm still holding water because yesterday I had a graduation party that I went to, over the weekend, my sister's birthday. So, yeah, I know that I'm out of the 80s. I'm just holding more water. So, damn, I can't wait to see me in the 70s. But anyways, you guys know what I do afterwards. I am going to McDonald's. I'm going to get my waters, 2 waters, so I can take my my creatine, and then also just have some water because I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, and then on my other video, I try to explain my coach, Goliath. He recommends that we drink a big glass of water before we eat anything, and right after we weigh ourselves. He didn't tell us, again, what it does, because maybe he just wanted us to, try to find out for ourselves. But people have been saying they get energy from it. Maybe I have too, but I just really never noticed it. But one thing I have noticed, that it like starts my metabolism. I don't know. I think like it, after I drink the water, a lot of times not too long after, I would need to use the restroom. So because of that, I've been doing it every day. And so that's what I'm going to go get me 2 waters. One for my creatine, and then just to drink because I'm thirsty. And then, yeah, we'll go from there.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Use mobile app today?
Not today. Can I just get 2 large waters, please?
2 large waters?
Yeah. I got my waters. National Park. Alright, so making my creatine right now. One thing that I've been doing, that I started to do so I can move more, get more steps in, is that every morning I will have to go and get my food from Walmart. Damn, where the hell's this scooper at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I've been going into Walmart every day, every morning, as many times as I could or whatever, to go get my breakfast, just so that way I can be able to get more steps in. Just doing little things like that will help along your journey. Little tips that I'm doing that's helping me lose weight is doing little things like that. And yeah, so after I drink my creatine, then we'll head into Walmart so I can get my steak pieces so I can go make it and have my breakfast. My first meal of the day. Let's go. But if you're tracking your steps, do not do this, because it's not going to count you. It's not going to count your steps. You gotta let your arm swing. Hold it with one arm. This is the one I've been getting. Now, and these are the 3 vitamins I take. Alright, this is meal 1. Same thing. 206 grams of lean steak, 1 whole egg, and 250 grams of egg whites, and then 3 pieces of whole wheat toast. Well, it's just bread. I didn't toast it. I like eating whole wheat. To me, tastes better when it's not toasted. Alright, so the total calories for this breakfast is 782 calories, 107 grams of protein, 49 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fat. So yeah, I'm obviously, you know, I became super overweight because of the amount of food I'm eating. So because I like to eat a lot of food. No, so the problem is I'm not eating the right foods. So eating a lot is not the issue. It's just choosing the best options for yourself. So the lean steak, egg whites, and thing. I mean, you can see how big the meal is. So yeah, you can see that that's a big ass meal. It keeps me full. I am a volume eater, obviously. So I could have got the thicker steaks, but it would have been smaller. So I just gotta psych my mind to get the thinner one. The thinner one because it looks a lot more. So I'm about to eat this, and then I'm about to eat it. I'm hungry, and then we'll probably see you on the next meal. All right, I'm here. Just brought my dog. My dog Zeus. Alright, so one thing that I did in this journey, since I started my journey, was one thing that really helped me was focusing more on moving than what I'm eating. Because I figured I'm not gonna ever miss a meal. That's a given. So maybe one thing that I should focus on is getting to the gym. And getting to the gym is probably the hardest thing out of the two. Which is, you know, in order to get healthier, is you either got to exercise and you also got to, you know, the foods that you're eating. So me being overweight and, you know, trying to cold turkey cut like all the bad foods that I've been eating, that is not realistic, because I tried to a point where like I would fast for, you know, one of the guys that I had on social media, like a influencer, was wanting to have me fast for as long as I can. I mean, the reason I had was, you know, I mean, it made sense, being so overweight, tell you whatever, but being able to do it long term, yeah, it's not something I could see myself doing. So that, you know, I did lose weight from it, but it wasn't sustainable. So that was like the first time I got under 500. And then after I got under 500, I wanted to celebrate. And what did I do? Happy Father's Day. And this is what we doing over here for Father's Day. We threw a seafood boil, the dumbest thing. And so I ended up going all the way back up to 591. And I do have record of it somewhere. But yeah, and then I said, you know what, let me try to take a different approach to this. And so what worked for me was looking at, you know, because again, it's all about how you see things, how you see everything, like how you project whatever it is you're trying to do. And so for me, I was looking at it, you know what, the hardest thing for me to do right now is getting to the gym. Eating, I'm gonna eat no matter what, regardless. So because I'm gonna eat no matter what, I'll put that behind getting to the gym. And the reason why is because, again, I was just chilling at home not doing nothing. And that's why I gained so much weight. I mean, I'll do a video about what happened to me, to, you know, how I was strong, and, you know, YouTube wasn't so popular at the time or whatever for me to find information. So what I just knew was, to get big, you gotta eat big. And so I took the eating big part, and yeah, but yeah, that's for another time. But so for me is, I took getting to the gym more important than what I ate. And, you know, it may sound stupid, but just hear me out. Again, no matter what, I'm gonna always eat. Every day I'm gonna eat. I'm pretty sure you are too. So the best thing that I decided to do was, someone's here, might be here with the dog. Oh, never mind. One thing the easiest thing for me to do, or the hardest thing for me to do, is get to the gym. And if I don't get to the gym, then that means I'm not doing anything to make use of the food that I'm already eating. And what's going to be harder for me, taking away the food and just not doing exercise, or exercising and just eating the same food? So what I decided to do is just make sure I go to the gym. And then going to the gym and doing what I can do that's gonna be able to get me keep going to the gym. So every approach is, do cardio, you don't need to lift weights. And when you get that kind of advice from other people, it's because they don't like lifting weights, and maybe because they're not strong, but they could be really good at doing cardio. So whoever is, you know, wanting to, you know, start your journey, do what suits you best as far as starting out. Again, I'm not saying cardio is bad, but it's like how I became so overweight. I didn't just wake up one morning and decide to eat, you know, 6,000 calories and bam, it slowly happened. You know, I just kept pushing it and pushing and pushing and pushing. So I didn't just start off eating super bad. It went that way over a period of time. So you gotta take that approach, you know, trying to get to the gym. And that's how I was taking it. So when I went to the gym, one thing I knew for sure before I got back on this, when I got on this journey, is that I was pretty strong. I didn't know how strong because I didn't know too many people around me doing the weight I was doing. But yeah, and plus, like, I didn't, like, my brothers are strong too, so I didn't really think that, what I was doing was, incredible or whatever. But all I know is that I was able to do 5 plates. So, can I do a lot of cardio? No. I'd never liked cardio, even when I was playing rugby or, football. Of those of you that, were my football teammates, you guys know. And they can tell you that I would do anything I can to skip, the running parts. But anyways, so that's what I took. That's the approach I took, was making sure I went to the gym. And because I knew that I know how to lift, because there was a time in my life, when out of high school, I went to the gym consistently, and was lifting hard and heavy. And I know somewhat of lifting weights. Then I was like, I'll start there, and that's what I did. But then when I would go to the gym, it's you gotta have thick skin, especially doing what the reason why I'm documenting, because I want y'all to see. I knew I was gonna get so much hate from a lot of people, but then at the same time, I knew that there was gonna be a lot of people that are supporting me, which, again, thank you guys. There's not only one way to get healthier, but there's one thing for certain, and that's being consistent. So going back to what I was just talking about, if you don't want to change what you're eating, go ahead and just keep eating what you're eating. So as far as, like, for my people, Polynesians, Tongans, Samoans, just the polys, all the polys, we love to celebrate everything with food. Everything revolves around food. And I think obviously because, as far as, the culture that I'm in, everything's all about family. And so you have your best times probably when you're, sharing a meal together, because you're breaking bread with everyone and everyone's having a good time. So with that being said, eat the same. Don't even worry about that right now, because again, it will take steps to make these life-changing choices. And so that's what I did. I was still eating the pizza and everything, but I made sure I went to the gym. And try that out, and I guarantee you that you were gonna start wanting to make simple changes. You're gonna start hearing about macros and things like that. But for now, for my advice to those of you that are just wanting to get started and don't know where to start, because you're hearing so much information about macros and calories, don't even pay attention to that. You can always learn about that along the way. Now, one thing you do want to do is get into the gym and start moving. And if you don't have no money to get a gym membership, ask someone maybe to be there +1 or whatever, because at the the commercial gyms, they have programs like that. But then if you don't know anyone, then if you're able to walk, then just time yourself how far you can walk or whatever, just before you get tired. Like, do little simple things like that and try to beat it every day, whether it's 5 seconds more or whatever. And those of you that are already going to the gym and don't like doing cardio like I did, man, shout out to my boy, he's older than me, M-Town Monster. If y'all don't know who he is, man, he spit a lot of game to me too, because he was a power lifter, benching, I think 600. And so he was a bigger dude, but then he said he just was tired of, being huffing and puffing or whatever. And now he looks like a bodybuilder. But one thing, though, for me to get started as cardio is I took little steps. January of this year, well, when I started to actually want to do cardio, my first cardio session was only 5 minutes, and it was on the bike. And I still remember it too, because when I got on the bike, I was looking down like, gosh damn, this bike, it's a bike, and I'm uncomfortable on it because of how big I am. But now, like, shit, that is easy. But anyways, let's go back. Going to the gym or exercising or doing extra movements, even though you're not able to change your eating habits, don't worry about that. Just keep eating, but start moving, because that's what helped me. And now I'm making better decisions. Now I learned about macros. Now I'm learning about calories. But again, that didn't come in right away. That actually made things more difficult. So keep things simple. Try to get to the gym. If you can, just go to the gym. And if you need a program or anything, just don't know what to do at the gym, DM us. I'll be more than happy to help. Also, Swole Noah, my brother, he's very technical at things. And if you can see through my other videos, I had a sister. She actually down some weight too, and she's hella strong. She's a true testament of the work the knowledge that we been researching throughout my journey, and also Swole Noah, my younger brother. We put our knowledge in together, and it's been able to help not only her but kids, high school kids, just become better version of themselves. Whether one thing's for certain is they all got stronger, super stronger, and which kind of made things addicting to them. And I know that they can say that because I can say that because working out became more interesting for them when they were seeing their self getting stronger. And then with that, going back to one of my sisters, she was benching with the PVC pipe, squatting with the PVC pipe, and now her squat is over 315. She benches over 135, and now she's deadlifting over 315 as well. She almost hit 405 back in our other videos like a couple weeks ago. So as far as the people around me, it's working. Taking the first initiative of wanting to get better health wise by using the weights and lifting heavy. Again, that's not for everyone, but I'm just documenting my journey because, again, I'm showing all the hate that I'm getting and how I'm still going no matter what. Like, don't worry about what people are thinking about you, because I'm showing you that I'm getting like the nastiest comments in my comments about the things I'm doing. It just shows that there's a lot of weird people out there. But again, I'm not documenting what I'm doing because I'm trying to flex the amount of weight I can do. It's more to just help my people, especially, but then a lot of other ethnicities has been reaching out as well. So it's became bigger than just what I was seeing. Is that like my family, the number one thing that's been killing everyone in my family, it ain't no bullets. It wasn't no tragic accident or anything. It was health and diabetes and things like that. And so I knew that if I me being so overweight, like I've never met anyone personally that weighed as much as I did. So I figured, man, if I can do it and I can show my Polynesian people, or now anyone in this world, that it's possible without surgery, without the peptides, OB1s, without all the what is it called, like the shots, that it's possible. And that's why I'm documenting my weight loss journey, is because I know that there's someone out there who can help out, and I hope it does. And I've been here longer than enough, and I know my dog enjoyed that. But yeah, next I'm gonna probably go get me some protein, but I'll be sure to show that, or lunch. And then I'm gonna go to the gym later today. But yeah, And if you've been watching so far, thank you. I know it's boring, but we're gonna push through. I just want to make sure that I can help those that I can, you know, to get healthier. So let's go. Zeus, you ready? Where is he? Somewhere under there. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's go. So this one I'm about to have 2 of these, which would bring 84 grams of protein together. So for the day, 1,242 calories, 191 grams of protein, 67 grams of carbs, and 27 grams of fat. Again, my goal is hopefully to hit 400, close to 400. Let's go.
That dang.
Alright, so I got a 12-piece grilled nuggets. I'm late. Supposed to have lunch, but I ended up taking a nap. So this is their whole wheat bun, multi-grain bun. This, and what time is it? 7:04, so I'm hella late. And as far as the macros and the calories for this, the calories total for the day, for this meal, is 430 calories. The carbs is 35 grams of carbs, 59 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fat. Because I had to put it on a different app, because my coach's app doesn't have that choice on there yet, I'll be able to calculate it all at the end. So, yeah. And then we gonna go into the gym after.
It's not even. It's kicking in.
Yeah.
You see my eyes? So tired.
This little thing has 50 grams of
I
protein.
feel like it's straight up.
We need that thumbnail. Show us the middle like the twin
They did
Hodge
that.
twins. And then focus. Yeah, then tilt it straight. Yeah, like that.
Why not? You stupid.
And focus.
Oh, want me to help you with that like that?
Nice.
What up, what up? We're at the gym now. We inside. Today is my pool day. So with deadlifting is not required for me as far as in my coaching's program, but again, I want to keep it in my routine. So when I do hit my goal, I can end up, focusing more on the powerlifting movements, because maybe I want to compete in that. But anyways, we got these guys here. It's hella packed. Yeah, I got some catching up to do. I need to do as far as like my food wise, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the. Even though it's only 2 pounds down, shit. Like I said, man, progress is progress, and I'll take that over 0 progress any day. Yeah, so we're gonna try to get through this session. Back day. Let's build this back. Let's go.
So I DJ Chopper, like I see you, boy.
I need my shit's blue, but I'm a red flag. Orange Sam Rock steady 35, yeah, I rep that. More cheese, I need a bigger bag. I'm the highlight in this bitch, tell these motherfuckers get back. I'm a fiend for the grand. Know what I mean by my thought, about my guapa, man, I need more cheese, cause I'm a fiend for the grand. Know what I mean by my thought, about my guapa, man, I need more cheese.
I'm from the west side of Bangkok, nigga. Where we known to cop your dudes and make that lead pop, nigga. Ask no questions, straight to pressing when we slide your searching. The wrong answer, girl, you flip. Now I got the house guessing. I stand on 10 and let them know I'm WE to the bone. I really rep the whole state, for the water tower is home, nigga. I'm WE to the bone. I really rep the whole state, for the water tower is home, nigga.
I'm a fiend for the grand. Know what I mean by my thought, about my guapa, man, I need more cheese, cause I'm a fiend for the grand. Know what I mean by my thought, about my guapa, man, I need more cheese. Yeah, I got both feet in, so shit, I gotta win. Stack on paper, yeah, I'm chasing dividends. Just throw it in a bag and we spin again. Need $1, make them holler. till I stop, and I'm just cruising the block. One nigga stuffed on a rock, somebody bring us a rock. Oh, ain't no bring a deuce. Don't give a fuck what you say.
To get to this dope, I gotta do what it do. Head down, steady chasing till I get to the loop. Give me that. It comes to the block, there ain't no option to lose. We a last night breed, nigga, 100 proof. I'm tryna chase me a bag, stack the bread and get paid. Money moves on the low, Tapino stay out the way. Said I'm a fool for the green, running plays in the scheme. Got my foot on their necks, nigga,
for the cream. Know what I mean by my thought, about my couple, man, I need more cheese, cause I'm a fiend for the cream. Know what I mean by my thought, about my couple, man, I need more cheese.
Please don't try your luck. We ain't finna play if this thing go. This thing go up. We ain't finna play if this thing go. Rock with you if you ain't roll up. And I ain't talking about Dodie made you pay no up. And this finesse against the world, they put the blame on us. And we still let the steam spiffy, not a stain on us. Never budging when they pulled up and they banged on us. Still remember when they switched up and they changed on us. Never lonely, got it on me, watch the thing go bust. I can't trust a soul, so in this 4-0 I trust. If my brother ever need me, I'ma gas him. All my brothers, I'll go crazy, I'll be a crash them. Fuck you, man, who we on? Let's go, I'm tryna mash him. It's been up for too long, tryna last something. So please don't try your luck. We've been down for too long, so watch this thing go up. We don't even know these niggas who claim they know us. Keep away from all these niggas, case this thing go up. If this thing go up, we ain't finna play if this thing go up. If this thing go up, we ain't finna play if this thing go up. Please don't try your luck, cause we ain't finna play if this thing go up. If this thing go up, now we ain't finna play if this thing go up.
Before I tell Brody go, I'ma slide with him. If it come down to it, I'll do time with him. My brothers knowing if they rockin', then I'm riding with him.
My dinner right now, it's midnight, way behind. I'm having In-N-Out. It's a total of 6 patties, so it's a 4x4, but no cheese, no spread, just the vegetables. I'm not counting that in my calories. And then I also have a double, same thing, no spread or whatever. And I'm replacing the buns with whole wheat bread. So the calories for that total is 1140. 72 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat, 45 grams of carbs. And that puts me for the total of day 2812, which I'm 12 calories over, which I'm supposed to be only at 2800. So that's okay still, but my protein is 320 grams of protein, carbs is 147, and then my fat is 77. So the reason why I went over is because my fat is a little too high, but it's not too bad. It's only 12 calories over. But that's what happens when you're unprepared. I could have got a lot better as far as protein, but that's what I'll have to do for the day. Again, it's not bad. And then as far as the fat, I can try to burn that off tomorrow with my cardio, whatever. So now I'm gonna enjoy my food, and yeah. Mustard has 0 calories, so you can have as much as you want. Alright, so this is my burger. Alright, so that's actually the day. To recap the whole day, I'm at 480, 2 pounds down. And this video, just keep it simple. It's just to help those that are wanting to get started with their journey. Is like I said from the beginning, is be honest with yourself. Don't judge your journey with other people, or don't compare. Don't compare your journey with other people. And then try to focus on going to the gym versus doing it, worry about the kind of food you're eating. Because again, you're going to eat no matter what. So try to move more, which was my problem, and I was making it priority to make it to the gym before I changed my foods. And then lastly, just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. If you have any questions, hit me up, let me know. I'll be sure to help you, whoever. Also, my brother Soul Gamer with me, or Soul Noah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, thank you for running up the videos. If you haven't already, please again hit the subscribe button. Go follow the Polynesian Strength on IG, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
If the stain go up, we finna play it, the stain